Well, it's been very strange because it's New York is kind of like a ghost town, but then it's surreal. Then you see other parts of the world, other big, great cities of the world are also in the same situation. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's kind of like a science fiction movie, but it's real. You know, it's what it is.
What have you made of the leadership that we've seen in your city? I know you said jokingly that in the lockdown film you'd have to play Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah, no, Cuomo's done a great job. He's done what Trump should have done, but he doesn't have a clue how to do that. So it's scary because everybody's just sort of nonplussed and stunned at what this guy is doing. What bothers me is that nobody says anything, even like right there on television, right there, disagree even more forcefully.
So why do you think they're not speaking out? You think they can do more good if they keep quiet and help scientifically rather than putting their necks on the line?
No, and I understand that. That's, of course, the logic, the rationale, but it's like Shakespearean, the whole thing. You've got a lunatic saying things that people are trying to dance around, whereas you've at one point, and they're doing it today in the hearings a little more, trying to say tactfully that this is what'll happen. Fauci is doing that. It's appalling. It's appalling. He wants to be reelected. He doesn't even care how many people die.
Trump has given himself a platform because he is the democratically elected president of the US, and his fan base would presumably take issue with you saying he doesn't care about deaths or about what happens to American lives, and they will vote for him again.
No, he doesn't care. He doesn't care for those people, and the people who he pretends to care about are the people he has the most disdain for, because he could care less about them. They might like to tell themselves that or delude themselves, but he doesn't care about them.
I wonder if you'd accept that it is a broader failure of the American system. You know, this whole pandemic has exposed fundamental failings in healthcare, in welfare, in how governance works, in states vying to procure material and equipment against each other. This is not just about the man at the center.
No, but it is. If he had done certain things, we wouldn't be. It wouldn't be as bad as it is. If he did the Defense Production Act and ordered these companies, the way it's now is the states are vying for the same equipment, and then the FEMA comes in and takes it from some of the states, the way I understand it, and it's a free-for-all. It's crazy.
You sound impassioned and angry when you speak about the leadership of the US right now. I'm wondering if it's hurting your mental health, if you ever switch off from this.
No, it's not hurting my mental health. It's just I just never thought I'd see anything like this in my lifetime, and I've taken many things for granted, and I see when something like this happens that we have to take it very seriously, to say the least, and we have to stop it. We have to, and that's what I'm hoping in November, the election, we can come back to some sanity here.
What do you think will happen in November?
I'm hoping that we will elect Joe Biden.
So why do you think then, if everything you're saying is true, and that he doesn't care about American lives, and he's conducted himself unedifyingly during this whole crisis, how do you explain that support?
Well, I think it's a cultural thing. I think it's it's like Spiro Agnew said, the so-called elitists, whatever, are elitists, so they're snobs. But a lot of those people have good intentions, and they want to make the country better. They don't have the intentions of Donald Trump, who's a con artist and a scam artist and doesn't care about that stuff. It's that simple. They care. They want to get something done. They want to help this world, this country.
But if you're right, I mean, if you're right that he's a con artist and a scam, why
No,
don't
he is.
people see
No,
through
he is.
that?
No,
Yeah,
he is. I
but
know you're asking me as a journalist, but you know he is.
but I'm asking you why you think your country then can democratically elect somebody that you call a con artist and a scam.
I think The Apprentice had something to do with it because they set up this show with this guy to make him look like he's like a big shot, and he really isn't. He just it's all fake. And then Hillary Clinton won by 3 million votes. The electoral vote is what got Trump in.
Well, that's your system.
Huh?
That's the system.
That's the system. That's another thing that has to be looked at.
I wonder whether you think that lockdown is will be
Yeah,
something that you want to see on film. Would the public go and see films about lockdown about this time, or do you think it's been too traumatic?
Well, for some it's traumatic, I'd imagine. For others, it's they want to get their mind off things, and so they will watch movies and whatever's there. I think that's a great thing to do, and hopefully I can do that too at one point. But it's just a very, 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 very difficult time. And everybody knows it, and they're kind of like saying, what world are we in? This is insane.
Robert De Niro, thank you.
Thank you.